The Omaha Police Association is in a bit of hot water after they posted a video on their blog featuring a small child, a black child wearing diapers, and adults are saying something in the background. In fact, let's take a quick look at that video.
You a bitch, nigga.
You a bitch, nigga. Stop.
You throwing the fit right now, little nigga?
Tear up, you asshole.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Put that bitch ass nigga off.
You ain't talking that shit now, nigga. Fuck you too.
Say bitch. Some say suck my dick.
That's why you can't fight, pussy.
Say you a bitch.
Bitch.
Now, they use that as an example of the quote, thug cycle, and that's how they titled it. And they also included the following in the blog. They said, now, while we didn't see anything in this video that is blatantly illegal, we sure did see a lot that is flat out immoral and completely unhealthy for the little child from a healthy upbringing standpoint. What hood you from? They also included that in the blog.
So now apparently that's in the video, so that's the officer saying, oh yeah, you see this is the thug life. And the post from the police officers say, folks, soak this in, right?
Yeah. And
so look, I remember watching a YouTube video of a kid that was high basically after he went to the dentist. I'm not blaming him, right? It's perfectly normal. And that, if you remember, got millions upon millions of hits. It was a viral hit. I think it was a British kid, and people were like, oh yeah, how funny, the kid's high. Now, if it was a black kid who was high, whether he went to the dentist or not, I wonder if we would have had the same reaction, right?
I know, but okay, so I'm going to play devil's advocate a little bit here. I don't agree with what they did with this blog. I think that they are using this as an example to reinforce stereotypes that are very, very unfair to the black community. But at the same time, their point about that particular video is right. You shouldn't have like a bunch of adults in the background screaming profanities with a kid there. You know what I mean? That's not responsible parenting. No, nothing illegal was happening. I don't know if this is an example of the thug cycle, as they titled it, but it isn't good parenting. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know, but Omaha police have no business posting that, okay?
I agree with you on that.
And by the way, you know, look, it's easy to point out that, but I just saw a video the other day that we did where I talked about how my 2-year-old had picked up me accidentally cursing in Turkish and how I thought it was cute, right? Because I said "siktir," and then he went like "siktir," right? So am I creating the thug cycle?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, all right.
A little bit.
But that's not how anybody perceived it, right?
No, I
Perception is
know.
a huge part of this.
It is a huge part of this.
And by the way, the kid didn't do anything wrong, and what they're saying is that's going to create a thug.
Yes.
And by the way, it's funny when Melissa Harris Perry said something about a black kid, which was, by the way, not 1/100th as bad as this. Everybody went ballistic. How dare she, making it racial? It's the Romney family, and there's a black kid, and look at what she said about him. She didn't say anything about the kid except that he was gorgeous, by the way, okay? Now, when the Omaha police do it, I'm sure Fox News and all those right-wingers, you're just as outraged as you were at Melissa Harris Perry, right? Can you imagine if Melissa Harris Perry had said that the Romney grandson would turn into a thug?
Oh my God.
Right?
She would be exiled from the United States.
Oh, she would have been fired, and there's no question about that. Are the Omaha police that posted this going to get fired? Are they going to be pilloried by the right-wing guys that went after Melissa Harris Perry? I'm waiting for it. This is a big news story. I've seen it everywhere.
I know.
Okay. But I haven't quite seen Fox News react yet. It's kind of weird.
I know. There's definitely a double standard when it comes to stories like this. Fox News is not going to cover it. No one's going to cover it. I mean, there might be some criticism, but you know, this police association in Omaha is not apologetic about it. They're not remorseful. They are not going to take it down. And I mean, it just kind of shows you that you get away with saying certain things about certain people in the community, and it's definitely unfair. And I like that you drew the comparison between, you know, you and your kid and what happened to this kid in that video, because I think that's a fair comparison. But what I was trying to say earlier is, in the case of the kid that was heavily sedated in the back of the car after going to the dentist, yeah, he'd just been to the dentist. You know, it's understandable and it's normal. So
I hear you. I mean, I just wonder if they would have had the same reaction if it was a black kid. Maybe I'm being wrong. You know, maybe I'm making assumptions, right? But I would be surprised if that's the same thing that happened.
Yeah.
My guess is there'd be a lot of comments on that video. Oh yeah, I bet he went to the dentist. How did he really get high? Maybe I'm wrong.
I know. There are going to be commenters that say anything on any video. So.
Okay. I mean, look, they took this video of a kid in his diapers and they called it the thug cycle. And that wasn't commenters, that was the police. So, no,
Yeah,
I think it's atrocious.